Welcome back to the channel. Today you're going to join us on a brief video looking back at some of the history of our race cars. Firstly, we'll start off with the 2019 season in Time Attack. Then we'll move on to our new race car, the Synchro Motorsport car, which was previously run by Honda UK, and look at some of the races that they competed in. Let's take a look. So the class that we were part of was the super competitive Club 2-wheel drive class, and you'll see from some of the cars that we were joining on track that they were really quick. We were really surprised on the first time that we pulled up at the pits, where we were faced with cars with flat floors, big spoilers, and we hadn't even touched the aero on our car at this point. Here you join us in the pits at Snetterton, and this is where we had a gear failure in the very last round. Now, we had the title in the balance with 2 points between the top two drivers. We really had to get this gearbox fixed and back out for the race to score maximum points. As we shared a pit garage with Synchro Motorsport throughout the season, you can see how the chemistry was building between us. We used to share a lot of hints and tips on how to set the cars up, and this is obviously transferred into the fact that we rebuilt the gearbox within 2 hours to get us back into the race. At this point, we were 2 points between us and the second place driver, and we really had to get the car back on track to achieve maximum points to win the championship. Remember, this was last round, so it was imperative that we score points.
For James Stover for a new personal best time. He just crossed the line.
This particular round was at Donington Park. Unfortunately, it wasn't a great one for us. It was a round where we dropped points. We were trialling an HKS GT4 RS Turbo. It made amazing power, 650 horsepower, but it really didn't transfer to power down onto the road on track. So unfortunately it lasted one round and we reverted back to our MHI turbo. You can see here that we're very much competing in a road going car, and that was very much testament to what we were trying to do. We were there to prove our products and to what we could offer to our customers, and then putting it up against race cars really laid testament to what this road car can do for us when you're competing against cars with big spoilers, flat floors, big splitters, and this car's still stock looking. So now we join Romain Levesque on board, and this is a lap at Brands Hatch. If you listen carefully, you can hear the Cyvex flat shifting. You'll see Romain will keep his foot flat on the accelerator, just using the clutch, and you'll hear the engagement there. So we've had a good look at what we've been up to in the 2019 season. Let's move over to Synchro Motorsport now and see how they got on using the Honda UK car in some of the races that they were competing in. You can see right away from the get-go here, rolling start in the rain. They're faced with very different conditions to what we were racing in. Again, this was door-to-door racing, so you'll see there's cars to watch out for, accidents that happen. We're less likely to see some of that in Time Attack, where it's more of a staggered start and a qualifying style race. You can see the damp conditions really trying to test the driver here and nearly catching him out at times. Feel like a bit of pressure from a Ferrari sitting up behind you. And what is that? If anyone can tell us in the comments below, we'd love to know what you think that car is that just passed. Oh, dodge the Lotus. There he is again. Whoa! The horrible sound of gravel rattling underneath a race car. Nicely held. Not so well held. If anybody's followed the history of the car, they'll notice that the Synchro Motorsport team used to compete in a lot of endurance races. Now these endurance races would be anywhere from 6 hours, 12 hours, up to 24 hours. Now that obviously plays a big part in the way that the car is built and put together. The car's been through extreme amounts of strengthening to support some of the extra loads put onto certain areas. You'll notice this in some of the shock absorbers, where the front shock is usually an alley body. Those alley bodies have been remade in steel for extra strength to withstand some of the forces that are put onto the suspension. With the fact that the car is an endurance racing car, it might be carrying a little bit more weight than we perhaps like, but that's something that we're going to develop with the car. Maybe look to try and shed a bit of weight here and there where we can, looking to improve the overall power to weight ratio of the car. in FK2 doing a great job of holding up the FK8. But is he going to go for the pass? I think he's got him. Yes, no. He's got him. See the car passing quite a few cars here, and this is probably because Castle Combe is the hometown circuit of Synchro Motorsport, closest circuit to the Honda factory, so they probably would have spent a fair few miles on this track. You can see Alan James making easy work of the back markers there. Another one to pick off. And this is a really cool race. Barcelona, 24-hour race. Wait till you see some of the cars that are competing against them. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave us a comment below, and remember, hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.